This video is very difficult for me to do because I have seen photos of beings that are allegedly being kept beneath the ground in inhumane conditions. These images made me want to know if they were real and how such beings could exist. Are they natural mutations or the product of some Frankenstein experiment? This video addresses the scientific progress that we have had with inbreeding different species. This is factual information, and with the current depravities that are being exposed, I think everyone should understand the capabilities of chimeral science and be aware of the possibilities that we could learn some pretty horrifying things have been going on behind our backs. So, here we go. Picture a creature with the body of a horse and the torso of a man. Yes, you've just envisioned a centaur, a mythical chimera from Greek mythology. A chimera in these ancient tales was an entity composed of parts from different animals, a seemingly impossible fusion that has captivated our collective imagination for millennia. Now let's take a flight of fancy to another part of the world and another time. Imagine a formidable beast with the body of a lion and the wings and head of an eagle. This, my friends, is the griffin, a chimera from Persian mythology. These majestic creatures were believed to guard treasures and priceless possessions. Our journey doesn't end here. Let's dive into the deep blue sea where beautiful creatures with the upper body of a human and the tail of a fish swim. These are mermaids, chimeras from various cultures, often associated with perilous events such as storms, shipwrecks, and drownings. These mythical chimeras, fantastical and enthralling, have long held our fascination. But they've done more than just spark our imaginations. They've influenced our understanding of the world and our place in it, compelling us to question, to explore, and to dream of what might be possible. They've prompted researchers to ask questions like, what if we could combine different species? What could we learn? What might we achieve? These questions have not only inspired countless works of fiction, but have also driven real, tangible scientific research which has been underway. This is where the line between mythology and reality begins to blur. The mythical chimeras of old have inspired a new generation of scientists to explore the concept of chimeras in the realm of biology and medicine. The result? A revolutionary approach to organ transplantation, the creation of human-animal chimeras for organ harvesting. These mythical creatures, however bizarre, have paved the way for the exploration of the real world of chimeras. If you find this topic interesting, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the shop button to check out some related items. So, what exactly is a chimera? No, it's not just a mythical creature. A chimera, in the world of biology, refers to an organism that contains cells from two or more different organisms. This unique fusion of diverse cells creates a single, unified entity. And guess what? Chimerism isn't as far-fetched as it might initially seem. In fact, it occurs naturally in humans. You might be surprised to know that fraternal twins are a classic example of natural chimerism. That's right. When two separate eggs are fertilized by two separate sperm, yet merged together in the womb, a chimera is born. But chimerism isn't confined to the realm of natural occurrences. Scientists can also induce it in a lab, meticulously merging cells from different organisms to create a chimera. This is a field of study that's as fascinating as it is complex. Now, this might sound a bit sci-fi, but bear with me. The world of chimeras is much more than just fantastical creatures. Now, let's dive into the world of human-animal chimeras. Yes, you heard that right, human-animal chimeras. It may sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but this is a real field of study in today's cutting-edge medical research. So, what are human-animal chimeras? In a nutshell, they are organisms that contain cells from both humans and animals. This isn't a random or accidental occurrence. It's a deliberate creation by scientists in a laboratory setting. The creation of these chimeras starts with the introduction of human stem cells into an animal embryo, typically a pig or a sheep, at a very early stage. These human stem cells then grow and differentiate along with the animal cells, forming an organism that is part human, part animal. But why, you might ask, would we want to create such an entity? The scientific justification for creating chimera in a lab is the vast potential they hold for understanding diseases, drug testing, and organ transplantation research. It's maintained that by studying human-animal chimeras, scientists can gain invaluable insights into how human cells behave in a living organism. This can help them understand how diseases develop and progress, and how different treatments might affect an organism at the cellular level. Take drug testing, for example. Before a new drug can be approved for use in humans, it must be tested extensively to ensure its safety and efficacy. Traditionally, this has involved animal testing, which researchers maintain has its limitations. But with human-animal chimeras, scientists can observe how a drug affects human cells within a living organism, providing a more accurate picture of its potential effects in humans. Perhaps the most funded application of chimeral creation is in the field of organ transplantation. There is a critical shortage of organs available for transplants worldwide. Human-animal chimeras could provide a solution by growing human-compatible organs in animals, which could then be transplanted into patients in need. We have been told that human-animal chimeras, though controversial, have the potential to revolutionize medical science. We're going to delve a little deeper into organ harvesting, but first, let me ask you, what do you think about creating human-animal chimeras for research? We can also create complete humans for research, so why are they making a crossbreed? Is this some way to add a level of ethics or humanity to the research? What about the half that is human? Okay, so let's look a little deeper into the application of using chimeras for organ transplantation. One of the most groundbreaking applications of human-animal chimeras lies in organ harvesting. Imagine a world where organ shortages are a thing of the past, where the thousands of people waiting for a transplant have their needs met almost instantly. This could be the future with the help of human-animal chimeras. Now let's break down the process. Scientists begin by creating a chimera, an organism containing cells from 2 or more different species. In this case, they combine human cells with those of another animal, typically a pig or sheep. Why pigs or sheep, you ask? Well, the size and function of their organs closely mimic our own, making them ideal candidates for this research. The process starts with the removal of certain genes from an animal embryo that are responsible for the development of a specific organ. Then, human stem cells are injected into the embryo. These stem cells, the body's master cells, have the ability to become any cell type in the body. In the absence of the animal's own organ-developing cells, the human cells take over the job, growing into the required organ. If successful, the animal would grow up as it normally would. Only one of its organs would be, in essence, human. When the animal reaches maturity, the organ could then be harvested and transplanted into a human recipient. The potential benefits of this technique are staggering. Not only could it revolutionize organ transplantation by ending the organ shortage, but it could also provide organs that are a perfect genetic match for the recipient, reducing the risk of organ rejection and the need for immunosuppressive drugs. But as with any groundbreaking scientific advancement, there are ethical considerations to weigh. Some question whether it's right to create animals for the sole purpose of harvesting their organs. Others worry about the potential for human cells to migrate to the animal's brain, which could theoretically endow the animal with human-like consciousness. These are not concerns to be taken lightly, and they're currently the subject of intense debate in the scientific community. In the end, the question isn't so much if we can grow human organs in animals, but should we? My concern is, if human stem cells can take over any other cells, what is to stop them from taking over more than is intended, resulting in some undesired mutation? Are they able to destroy these cells that became significantly human? This seems like an ethical nightmare. Human-animal chimeras for organ harvesting might sound like science fiction, but it's a reality that brings hope for some, along with controversy in equal measure. So what does the future hold for human-animal chimeras? As we stand on the precipice of a new era in medical science, the possibilities seem endless. Advances in genetic engineering and stem cell research are paving the way of a future where organ shortages could be a thing of the past. Human-animal chimeras hold the promise of providing not just organs, but potentially tissues and cells for transplantation, research, and drug testing. However, the road to this future is not without its hurdles. The creation and use of chimeras bring with them a host of ethical questions. At what point does a chimera become more human than animal? What rights should these beings have? And who gets to decide these boundaries? As we venture into this uncharted territory, it's crucial to establish ethical guidelines. Transparent, informed debates need to take place across society, involving scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public. Why don't we hear about this in the media? Do you think that the people have a right to decide what type of society we want to have? Should the legality of creating human or animal chimeras be left up to an elite few who decide the fate of the human race? What if this technology gets into the wrong hands? Public opinion will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of chimeras. Understanding this technology and the potential benefits and risks must be honestly communicated. Moreover, the future of chimeras isn't just about scientific and medical advancements. It's about redefining the boundaries of life as we know it. What does it mean to be human? How do we define identity and consciousness? These are profound questions that go beyond the realm of science, touching upon philosophy and spirituality. As we delve deeper into the world of chimeras, we are not just exploring new frontiers of science, but also questioning what it means to be human. It's a journey that promises to redefine our understanding of life, identity, and the very fabric of our existence. And as we move forward, it's crucial to tread this path with responsibility, respect, and an unwavering commitment to ethical principles. As we delve deeper into the world of chimeras, we are not just exploring new frontiers of science, but also questioning what it means to be human.